So Siva Sailam is an entrepreneur, an advisor, and presently managing partner at Medistro Lifesciences Coaching.
Yeah, that's right.
Tell us, how did you
Yeah.
hear about executive coaching?
I first came across term executive coaching in my previous organization. So the initial plan was to have, two different verticals, like performance coaching, where all the sales related and revenue related things were discussed, and the second leadership training and to develop people and to have a leadership pipeline. But over a period of time, the focus shifted to more towards performance coaching, and the second part was actually missed out. So when I actually decided, to have a career change, I suddenly realized that there are many things that is lacking in me, and that is when I realized that I need a personal coach, to increase the basic things like to increase my self-awareness part. And obviously, once you decide to have a career shift, there will be a lot of ambiguity and confusion and all those things. So that is when I actually came across you, Mr. Harish, and that is when I decided that fine, I should take up executive coaching.
Okay. And when we started on the journey, what were your expectations?
So initially, I was actually expecting more of a teaching kind of a thing and more of a theoretical discussion. And I was actually proven wrong in the first day itself. So the coaching discussion I had was never a monologue. It was more a friendly conversation. And with that, I was able to gel well with the entire program. And also, I was able to understand and do a deep dive to understand more about myself, what is the actual reality, what are the challenges I am facing, and all those stuff. So, in fact, Mr. Harish helped me to do that, to uncover my potential, uncover, whatever I'm having. And I was able to identify it and I was able to take some corrective actions on that.
What surprised you about yourself or the process?
When I did deep dive with you, is that what all things came out, all those things were not new. It was very much there and it was quite obvious. But I never thought those things were very important or these are things which can affect me as an individual, me as a professional. I never understood that. So this was a great surprise to me. And the second most important part was identifying the blind spots. Most of the times, especially when you are in a kind of a certain environment for years together, you never actually latch on to our one's blind spots. Even though we talk about it, we never latch on to it. So I was able to uncover quite a lot of that. So I surely feel this coaching helped me to identify the blind spots, identify the strengths, identify the areas for improvement, and I was able to work on that. See, the answer for all our challenges lies within us. We don't have to run around, we don't have to look at elsewhere. And in executive coaching like this, executive coaching, especially with a person like Mr. Harish, it helps us to understand that reality first of all. That, okay, this is where we are. Then also helps us to look at all the options. What do we have in our life so that we are able to take the life forward? And after understanding all our choices, all our options, the coaching helps us to choose the best one for us. So my sincere advice to all the viewers is that everybody need a coach at any given moment of the time. There is no right or wrong time to have a coach. So if you feel that, okay, you are stagnating, if you feel that you want to grow in life, definitely go and have executive coaching.